Republicans are promising immediate action on a number of big issues that they've been wanting to take action on for quite some time. So the incoming Majority Leader Mitch McConnell sat down to lay out exactly where he thinks Republicans will plan to start. Watch.
I think jobs and the economy are clearly what the voters are concerned about. They're tired of inaction. They want us to act. And what does acting mean? Just to give you some examples that won't surprise you. Things like approving the Keystone Pipeline, which would put a lot of people to work almost immediately.
Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel's live in Washington with more on what the nation can expect here. So, Mike, good morning to you. The GOP needs to seek a balance, really. They've got to govern and do what they were elected to do and challenge the president all at the same time. How are they going to do that?
Well, it's definitely a delicate balance, Martha. Good morning. Republican leaders clearly believe that helping the middle class, jobs, and the economy can be an area of mutual interest with President Obama. You can expect congressional leaders to move forward quickly with legislation to approve the Keystone XL pipeline. Republicans argue that will put thousands of Americans to work almost immediately. Some Democrats will likely say with gasoline prices low, there isn't any great urgency to build the pipeline. A key Senate Republican sounds hopeful about chances to find common ground.
We have not liked the executive actions that especially were taken after the lame duck, but we understand with humility we've got a lot of serious issues that need to be addressed. The bigger issues absolutely require the president to be involved, and I think with anticipation we look forward to that opportunity.
Republicans continue saying Obamacare is a terrible piece of legislation, so there will likely be more repeal votes and also votes on individual components that are least popular, such as classifying a full-time worker at 40 hours per week instead of 30 as it is in Obamacare. You can expect surgical strikes against the medical device tax and the individual mandate as well, Martha.
Yeah, a lot of very good specifics there that we're going to hear a lot more about, no doubt. In terms of the foreign policy issues that are out there, Mike, a lot of people really want to know what the next move is going to be for the president where Cuba's concerned, right?
Well, that's right. And Senator Corker, who you just heard from, is a key player. There's been some bipartisan heartburn about the president's outreach to Cuba. It has hit a nerve with Cuban Americans in Miami, and a top Democrat says the Obama administration didn't get much in the negotiations, nothing about political freedoms, democracy, and human rights.
It's less about me and whatever lack of information I was given as someone who was both the chairman of the committee and one of the few Cuban Americans in the Senate and on the Democratic side. What it really is about the 10 million people in Cuba who got a bad deal.
Menendez says the administration would likely be able to set up an embassy in Cuba, but it would be very difficult to get an ambassador confirmed. Martha?
All right, Mike, thank you so much.